You got $200. $150 for a LLC to be an owner. You can name it anything you want to name it. $50 for a business account. Now, another thing, you got people that open up checking accounts and messed up, and that's all they know how to do is go get prepaid accounts because they can never open up again another account. That's not the case. Business accounts and checking accounts, regular checking accounts, is not ties with each other. You spend $150 for a business account. $150 for LLC, $50 for a business account. Open a business account, and it's not attached to your regular account. Now you got you a business checking account off $200. Right. But you had $5,000. $4,000 on the car that you rode for 2 months. It got took by the police because you ain't had no license. Ain't got the money to get it back. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got nobody letting you borrow $200, but you thinking everybody with you because they in the car with you. No, you asking people for $200 and they not giving it to you.
It's crazy because that's how it go though.
It happened to me.
That's exactly how it
You know what I'm saying? It happened to me, bro. So the thing is, man, when we talking, like you said, everybody can't talk like this. Everybody ain't take the sacrifices for this. Everybody ain't chosen to do this. You know what I'm saying? Many is called, only a few chosen. But they called to do this and they don't do it because they afraid of the world. But why would you be afraid of someone next to you that can die just like you and go get judged just like you and face a higher power where your life could be in jeopardy, be burnt forever in hell, when you got to know it's real?
Facts. Now, you also have a Netflix documentary. So let's speak on that before we get up out of here.
My documentary, basically, man, it's a documentary that I posted dropped a minute ago, and it's perfect timing for everything. Like this man called me out of the blue, and he was like, "Man, God told me to tell you that the reason you ain't dropped the documentary been done." He said the reason you ain't dropped your documentary, but when he told me this, he was crying. So I said, "What you crying for?" Now, what I got out of it was God had to push it up out him because he was fearful. Some people just be ashamed. Some people don't even open their mouth, bro. I started telling them, man, open your mouth. Your words is going to get everything. Talk. Stop waiting till you, because what people doing, what God had wrote in the Bible, the first millennium of the Bible speaks on what happened with what's the case with Adam and Eve, why this world, the way what was going to be their consequences for what they did. Right. Now, a man should struggle. We notice when a man broke, he feel empty. A lot of men feel empty. So when he was broke, he couldn't talk. So I was like, man, say something. This what it is? Huh? Man, I love you, man. I love you. Now, we went through a lot of things together. Now, God told you to say something. You should be smiling telling me that. You know what I'm saying? But I asked you, even if you was crying telling me, I asked you. And I ain't looking at it no sideways. This is what people do on the earth, though. But I asked you, when you told me that, I asked you what you was crying for. Because, I don't like to say certain things. That was the answer from you. But when God told you that, I ran with it. A man should think he should be in my job to research how to do it. And what a lot of people messing up at is they looking at other people's life and not researching how to do it because it's not hard. You just ain't got the mind for it. You just can't think of it. You know what I'm saying? You can't think of owning a building. You can't think of owning a block. You can't think. Only thing you can think of is a nice car. And then when your car get took, you back on the bus, you back walking, you back in the crib stuck, nobody come to pick you up. I mean, it's regular, real stuff. So what my job is to do is tell this world that we all born rich. We all got a chance to do something great again as long as we living.
So that's what the documentary is about. You and your clothing line?
No, it's about hood stuff. It's about the things I've been through. It's about what God saved me from. Kind of like what we're talking about now,
right?
But a lot of more of the street side too. Right. So, but I talked to this lady. I'm finna shoot a whole movie. So it's gonna be documentary on Netflix. Then I'm coming out with a movie. So the movie gonna be based on a documentary. It's just gonna be reversing to acting.
So tell the people how you actually got that to Netflix.
Well, what I did was I researched it. YouTube, Google, everything, show everything. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, like I called somebody and asked. I connected with a lot of people, a lot of big heads. I don't look at them no different. I call them big heads because that's what the world call them. You know what I'm saying? But I mess with people. So 9 out of 10, they won't even tell you how. Some things you just gotta research. I just researched it. I just had the mindset to just reach out. Boom, how can I get this on Netflix? Googled it. It told me. Now what was patiently waiting for was an answer back. Then I got an answer back, and now we talking numbers, and now we talking business, now we talking dates, and it got taken care of that way. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like I went through A&T or no, I ain't do all that. It's researching. That's all you got to do is research people.
I think I think the story better when it go that way. You feel me? You ain't had no handouts. You actually just had to get it out the mud and go for what you know. A lot of people be scared to like they be passionate or think they passionate about something, but don't put no action behind it. And to me, like that's crazy. Like you said, you can find out anything you want on YouTube, bro. Man,
it's just a mad thing, bro. Like honestly, I've been to the BET Awards last year, bro. You know how many people asked me how I got there? I'm just saying, I'm just speaking on that as well because people look at things and they be having the money to do it, but they don't have the mindset to do it. Like I got people right now I know got businesses, clothing line, got money, but afraid to get his LLC. Just keep postponing on that. Man, I'm going to do it. That's on you. I'm just reminding you should get that because you got your clothes out. Right. You know what I'm saying? When I drop my clothes, I ain't going to say I'm perfect like I knew about it. I wasn't schooled on it. You know what I'm saying? And then I got schooled on it, and I got it. And then now it's my job to tell the world, like, man, because people were afraid. People know these things, bro. People know how to be great and afraid to tell the world because they don't want them great. I want everybody great, bro. Because if everybody great, you don't have to kill, you don't have to steal, you don't have to shoot your